Hello students, how are you all? Welcome to Affairs Cloud, Learn to Lead. My name is Vikas Rana. So students, we have an app by the name Careers Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store for Android phones. Once you have downloaded and logged in with your Gmail ID, you will be transferred to your home page where you can see all the courses that are offered by us. Once you have purchased the course, you can see your courses in the My Course section. But why our courses are so better? Why we think we provide you one of the best content? Because we provide you content on daily basis. In the daily basis, we provide you current affairs with 20 questions quiz as well as the PDF of the current affairs of daily. Then similarly for weekly, on weekly basis we provide you current affairs PDF as well as a 50 questions quiz that will help you to revise all the content that you have learned. Then on monthly basis also we provide you top 100 current affair questions PDF that will be the compiled PDF of the 100 questions of that particular month that will be very helpful for you. And not just this friends, we provide you in English as well as in Hindi too. So both English and Hindi students can enjoy our courses. Apart from this friends, we also provide you banking related question answers, the banking related MCQ questions, the quizzes that will help you prepare for the bank exams. Not just that friends, we provide you a new way of learning, that is your infotainment infographics. That is a different and interesting way of learning. Apart from this, we cover 20 topic wise current affairs. These topics are important such as apps, portals, important days, books and authors days, national affairs, international affairs, sports, defense, all these topics, these are highly important and questions from these particular topics are asked. Also we cover state-wise current affairs also that will help you to prepare for your state exams. Also friends, as I told you, if you use the code Vikas10, you will be given extra 10% discount on the purchase you make. If you have any problem regarding login and your application, then you can contact us on support@of affairscloud.com. This is our email ID and you can contact us on our mobile phone, that is 9677333862. Hello students, how are you all? I hope you are all good. So students, in today's video we will be discussing important current affairs of 1st of August. The session will be very important, so stay tuned till the end. But before that friends, this is the correct answer for yesterday's homework. Himanshu Singh has given all the correct answers. You can match your answers from his options given below. Alright, so best of luck Himanshu for your future preparation and I hope you clear all the exams that you aim for. Before moving on to the news part friends, let's discuss MCQ first. The agricultural census is conducted in the interval of how many years in India? We are talking about agriculture census. So remember, agriculture census is conducted every 5 years. The 11th agriculture census for the year 21-22 was recently launched by Union Minister for Agriculture and Farmers Welfare Narendra Singh Tomar. Agriculture census is conducted every 5 years in India and this is the first time that the data collection will be conducted on smartphones and tablets. Alright, I repeat, this is for the first time that data will be connected using the smartphones and smart tablets. Highly important. Alright, the agriculture census is the main source of information on the number and area of operational holdings, their size, class-wise distribution, land use, tendency and cropping pattern, etc. So the correct answer for first option is that it is conducted every 5 years. Next question. Which shipyard built India's first indigenous aircraft carrier Vikrant? It was your Cochin Shipyards Limited. Alright, this is the organization or this is the shipyard that has built the India's first indigenous aircraft carrier, that is your Vikrant. So correct option is option 1. Alright, next is Tadoba Tiger Reserve, which hosted the Global Tiger Day celebration, is located in which Indian state? So Tadoba Tiger Reserve, where it is located? But before that, first of all, if we talk about Global Tiger Day, when do we observe Global Tiger Day? It was observed on 29th of July. Alright, for the first time this was observed on 29th of July in 2010. Alright, so this Tadoba Tiger Reserve, it is located in the state of Maharashtra. Highly important. And if we talk about Tiger Protection Act, when do we see this, or when was this Tiger Protection Act launched, or it came? It came in 1973. Important. Next, which state hosted the Fight Chess Olympiad for the first time in India? It was the 44th edition of the Fight Chess Olympiad that was held in the state of Tamil Nadu, and that too in Tamil Nadu too, it was in Chennai. Alright, this is the first time that India is hosting the international event, and the world's biggest team chess championship with players from 187 countries that will be participating in this Fight Chess Olympiad for the first time, that will be held in Chennai, Tamil Nadu. Fifth question. The Indian Navy recently received two MH-60R multi-role helicopters from which country? And there is a plan that that country will be providing 24 MH-60R multi-role helicopter by the name Romeo to India. What is the name of that country? It is United States of America. Two we have received. The third one will be coming in the month of August, and rest will be also delivered soon. So these two MH-60R Romeo multi-role helicopters will be provided to India by United States of America. Alright. So these were some important questions that you have to remember, friends. And if we talk about Russia, Russia has said that they will be backing out from International Space Station by the year 2024. Alright, they will be quitting from there. So friends, now let's start with the news. First is also important. It is about NSO, the National Statistical Office that comes under the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. In its working paper on compilation of labor indicators of the minimum set of gender indicators, recently released a report that between 2017 to 2020, the proportion of employed people working part-time in the 46 to 59 years of age has crossed a barrier of 10%. Alright, while the proportion was greater than 15% in the people who are working part-time is above 60 years of age. I repeat, if we are talking about 46 to 59 years, then the working population who are doing part-time is around 10%. And if we talk about 60 plus years, then the people who are doing part-time is 15%. This data was released by NSO, National Statistical Office. NSO developed three labor indicators based on the periodic labor force survey data available: person level data of first visit schedule, proportion of employed who are employer by sex, and employment rate of the person age between 25 to 49 living in the household with at least one child under 3 years and with no children under 3 years in the living household by sex. So these are some data you have to remember. Alright, and these indicators are being managed by ILO, that is your International Labour Organization. Who is the Director General of International Labour Organization? He is Gilbert Huangbo, and he was the first African to be appointed to the post of Director General of International Labour Organization. The important thing from this particular NSO you have to remember, the report that was released by NSO, is that three labor indicators we just saw. These three labor indicators that were based on periodic labor force survey. They are person level data of first visit schedule. Second is promotion of employed who are employer by sex, and third is employment rate of person age between 25 to 49 living in a household with at least one child under the age of 3. Also remember, this NSO data stated that the person who are between the age of 46 to 59 years of age, there are 10% such people who are doing part-time, though they are who are doing the part-time job, and people who are above 60 years of age, there are such 15% who are doing the part-time job. Alright, important, remember this. Also students, we have recently uploaded a new interactive infographics on the National Film Awards of 2020. This is a very helpful way to learn new things. It will help you to save time and make a memory capacity. Also friends, this is available in the PDF in the Careers Cloud mobile application. Do watch these infographics and let us know in the comment section what are your views. Next we will be talking about Point 5140 at Dras sector named as Gun Hill. This is an important news friends. Remember, this will be related to your Operation Vijay. What was Operation Vijay? Operation Vijay was launched in 1961 Alright, the Liberation Day of Goa is celebrated on 19th of December every year after the Indian Armed Force liberated it from the Portuguese rule in 1961 and called it Operation Vijay. Then the important Operation Vijay which we tends to remember is Operation Vijay of 1999. That is of the Kargil War, also known as Kargil conflict. That was the armed conflict fought between India and Pakistan from May to July in 1999 in the Kargil district of Jammu and Kashmir. Alright, the operation which carried by the Indian military is to clear out the Kargil sector is called the Operation Vijay. So Operation Vijay is of also to make Goa a liberal state and to make in Goa free from the Portuguese rule in 1961. That was Operation Vijay. But the important one that you have to remember is Operation Vijay is of 1999. That was the Kargil War, where Indian Army has to push back the Pakistani army from Kargil sector. Then this project was also, or this operation was also known as Operation Vijay. So it was in 1999. So highly important, remember point 510 at Dras sector was named as Gun Hill to mark the victory of Indian Armed Forces during the Operation Vijay of 1999. I repeat, what was this point? Point 5140 at Dras in Kargil sector was now named as Gun Hill to commemorate the victory of Indian Armed Force to pay tribute to the sacrifice of the war heroes in the Operation Vijay. Important. Alright, so question will be asked to you directly that recently which point at Dras sector at Kargil has been named as Gun Hill? It is point 5140. And what was Operation Vijay? When was it launched? It was launched in 1999 in order to push back the Pakistani forces from Kargil sector. This mission Operation Vijay was launched. Alright, highly important. Next is BOB Financial Solutions. That is your Bank of Baroda Financial Solutions has launched a mobile app that is Bob Card. I repeat, recently Bank of Baroda Financial Solutions have launched a mobile application that is Bob Card. Bob Financial Solution Limited launched a credit card servicing mobile application Bob Card for providing one-stop solution for customers to manage their Bank of Baroda. Alright, the Bob Card has been designed in collaboration with IBM and is user-friendly with an alternative design including assured success with Face ID, fingerprint lock and PIN. Alright, the app helps in managing the card usage limit, redeem points as well as convert high value transactions into smart EMIs, pay credit card bills on time. So coming back friends, if asked to you that this Bob Card, what is this Bob Card? It is a mobile application that was launched by Bob, that is your Bank of Baroda Financial Solutions Limited. Alright, highly important friends, and it is a one-stop solution for all the customers who manage their Bank of Baroda credit card services. Highly important, mark this. Next, important friends, Indian Army has recently inducted indigenous combat vehicles to bolster the border surveillance. In order to increase the border surveillance, these combat vehicles has been inducted into the Indian Army. Remember, TASL, that is your Tata Advanced System Limited, that is a Tata Group Aerospace and Defense arm, has successfully delivered and indigenously developed the combat vehicles Quick Reaction Fighting Vehicle Medium to the Indian Army to boost the border surveillance. As you can see this humongous vehicle you can see in the picture, this is a Quick Reaction Fighting Vehicle Medium. Alright, it will be provided to which force? It will be provided to Indian Army, and this is to increase the or to boost the border surveillance on the border areas. This was provided to the Indian Army. By whom? Who developed this? It was developed by Tata Advanced Systems Limited. TASL has developed it. Alright. And it will be provided to which force? It will be provided to Indian Army, and the aim is here to increase the border surveillance. Alright, in order to increase the border surveillance, this particular vehicle, that is your Quick Reaction Fighting Vehicle Medium QRFV, has been inducted into the Indian Army to increase the surveillance. Then remember TASL, that is your Tata Advanced Systems Limited, became the first private sector company to produce and deliver wheeled armored combat ready vehicles for the Indian Armed Force. This system will enhance the operational capabilities of the Indian Army in the future conflicts and during the war. Alright, next we will be talking about books now. 2 to 3 books are important that I want you all to remember. A book titled Journey of a Nation, 75 Years of Indian Economy by Sanjay Baru has been released. I repeat, the name of the book is The Journey of a Nation, 75 Years of Indian Economy. Re-emerge, reinvest, re-engage. This book was authored by whom? It was authored by Sanjay Baru. Highly important. Alright, Sanjay Baru. This book starts with a reference to British historian Angus Madison and his book The World Economy, a Millennium Perspective, which estimated that in 1700 China and India together accounted for half of the world's national income, and that by 1950 their combined share was down to less than 10%. Next book is related to Michelle Obama. Alright, The Light We Carry, to be released. I repeat, a new book titled The Light We Carry, that was authored by whom? It was authored by Michelle Obama, who was the former first lady, and she will be authoring this book, that is The Light We Carry. In this book, she reflects upon her experiences and shares the insight on navigating an increasingly stressful world. Other books by Michelle Obama, such as Becoming, released in 2018. Next book is, that is the Riding the Demon by Murali Raghavan. I repeat, the name of the book is Riding the Demon. Riding the Demon. And this book was authored by Murali Raghavan, and this book will be published by Let's Start Publishing Private Limited, that is one of the fastest growing publishing house in India. The book is a tale of big money and crime and looks at money laundering in India, particularly the methods used by the people to funnel their ill-gotten gains into the banking system post demonetization. So coming back, friends, first book that we was talking about is The Journey of a Nation, 75 Years of Indian Economy, authored by Sanjay Baru. Second book was The Light We Carry, authored by Michelle Obama. Third book is Demon, Riding the Demon. This book was authored by whom? Murali Raghavan. Now let's talk about some news, state news. Recently, Odisha has partnered with industry body FICCI for the upcoming Make in Odisha conclave. I repeat, Industrial Promotion and Investment Corporation of Odisha Limited, that is IPICOL, has signed an MOU with FICCI for Make in Odisha Conclave 2022 that will be held from 30th of December to 4th of December. I repeat, that will be held from 30th of November to 4th of December. FICCI will work as a national industry partner in the conclave. Alright. This, if we talk about this Make in Odisha conclave that 2022 that will be held from 30th of November to 4th of December, this will be the third edition of this conclave. The first edition was launched in the year 2016 that received over 2 lakh crore rupees worth of investment in Odisha. It is an enterprising event. It attracts investors, entrepreneurs, and other industrialists also. It helps in boosting the investment and job opportunities in the state. So coming back, friends, remember, it is your Industry Promotion and Investment Corporation of Odisha that has recently tied an MOU with FICCI for Make in Odisha conclave. Alright, we are talking about Make in Odisha conclave. This will be the third edition of the Make in Odisha conclave that will be held from 30th of November to 4th of December, and this will be the third edition, that is you have to remember. When was the first edition of Make in Odisha conclave? It was in the year 2016. And why we are observing this Make in Odisha conclave? The reason is to attract foreign investors, in order to attract more and more investment in the state of Odisha, so that different projects can be started, infrastructure projects can be started. All right. Next we will be talking about an MOU that was signed between ANC, that is your Andaman Nicobar Command, and Airport Authority of India to boost interland connectivity under the UDAN scheme. And we have discussed yesterday that what was the UDAN scheme? Uday Desh Ka Aam Nagrik. Under this scheme, the different states will be connected so that people will be easily able to move from one city to other city or from one location to other location at a cheap price. All right, I repeat, Uday Desh Ka Aam Nagrik was a scheme in which the this scheme was started so that it can connect the small cities and people can easily transfer from one location to other location with less cost or at cheap price. So this was ANC, that is your Andaman and Nicobar Command, had signed an MOU with Airport Authority of India to boost interland connectivity under Udan scheme. So friends, let's quickly revise all the news once again. NSO released a 3 labor indicator. Also, it stated that between 45 to 59 years of age, people who are doing part-time is 10% and people who are above 60 years of age who are doing part-time is 15%. And 3 labor indicators were released by NSO. Next is 5140 at Dras sector was named as Gun Hill in order to mark the victory of Indian Armed Forces for Operation Vijay. This Operation Vijay of 1999, that Indian Army pushed back the Pakistani force in the Kargil sector, and this was in the year 1999. There was another Kargil, there was the Operation Vijay, that was in 1961, that was done to liberate the Goa against the Portuguese rule in 1961. Then next is regarding your BOB financial solution, that is your Bank of Baroda Financial Solutions. They have launched a mobile application, that is Bob Card. Next we'll be talking about Indian Army. They have inducted an indigenous combat vehicle to bolster border surveillance. In order to increase the border surveillance, Tata Advanced System Limited developed a vehicle, that is Quick Reaction Fighting Vehicle Medium, that is QRFV vehicle, and it was given to whom? It was provided to Indian Army. And what was the reason? To boost the border surveillance this was launched. Next is a book that we were discussing, that is Journey of a Nation, 75 Years of Indian Economy. This book was authored by Sanjay Baru. Next book was The Light We Carry. This was authored by Michelle Obama, former First Lady of USA. Then next book is Riding the Demon. This book was authored by Murali Raghavan. Next is Odisha has partnered with industry body FICCI for the upcoming to help in Make in Odisha. What was this Make in Odisha? This will be attracting the investment, and this will be the third edition of Make in Odisha that will be hosted from 30th of November to 4th of December. Alright, and this will be, remember, the third edition of Make in Odisha conclave. The first Make in Odisha conclave was in the year 2016 and it attracted more than 2 lakh crore rupees investment in the state of Odisha. Next, we will be seeing an MOU that was signed between Andaman Nicobar Command along with Airport Authority of India for Udan scheme. Under Udan scheme, that means in order to bring connectivity to different locations of Andaman, this particular scheme was launched, or this particular MOU was signed. Under this MOU, as I stated, that under Udan scheme, what was the Udan scheme? It is Uday Desh Ka Aam Nagrik, that is in order to provide connectivity, in order to provide so that people can easily travel between two locations or two cities. This scheme was launched, and the travel they will be doing will be a very cost effective. Next friends, now let's quickly once again revise. PM Modi visited Gujarat and Tamil Nadu on 28th and 29th of July. NSO has developed a 3 labor indicator, says that 50% of the 60 plus employed people worked part-time from 2017 to 2020. 0.510 at Dras sector was named as Gun Hill to mark victory of Operation Vijay of 1999. RBI temporarily allows merchants and PAs to save customer card details. BOB Financial Solution has launched mobile application by Bobcard. TASL has delivered indigenous combat vehicle to Indian Army to booster surveillance, border surveillance. A book titled Journey of a Nation, 75 Years of Indian Economy by Sanjay Baru has been released. Michelle Obama released the book, authored the book The Light We Carry, and a book titled Riding the Demon was authored by Murali Raghavan. Then Odisha signed an MOU with FICCI for upcoming Make in Odisha conclave for the year 2022, which will be the third edition of this conclave. And ANC Andaman Nicobar Command has signed an MOU with Airport Authority of India to booster inter-island connectivity under Udan scheme, that is Uday Desh Ka Aam Nagrik. So friends, that was all your information for today. Now it's time for your homework. First question is, UN-backed agencies issued first ever global policy framework to protect which category of people displaced due to climate change? Second, when is the International Tiger Day observed? Every year. Third, who has been selected as the Team India's flag bearer at the 2022 Commonwealth Games? Highly important question, friends. Alright, mark this question, and I want you all to remember there were two persons. One of them is given here. What is the name of the second individual? You have to also comment below the name. And the fourth question as your homework is, which institution introduced a new scheme to provide enhanced export credit risk insurance cover to support small exporters? So these are your four questions today as your homework. I want you all to comment below the answer of each and every homework. Also friends, I want you to share this video among your friends, among your relatives who all are preparing for government exams. I want you all to share, maximum share I want to see on this particular video, and I want to see that this video crosses 15,000 views. And I hope that my students who are sincerely studying with me will focus on this news, and they will definitely share these videos, share this particular video among your friends and relative. Do find a group. All right, how you should prepare for your government exam is basically you should make a group of 3-4 students who are genuinely preparing for the government exam, who are sincerely preparing for the government exams. You should among them share the problems with you. You should definitely share amongst, you should make a group where you will be sharing various questions that you have problem in. You will be sharing the notes where you will be sharing the topics that you want them to understand. If you are not going through any topic, say for example in economics or for history, you want them to teach them a certain topic, or for maths, then it will be easy for you when you have a circle. So I want you to share these videos that we are doing on daily basis in those particular groups, be it a group of friends, be it a group of relatives. I want you to share a maximum to maximum this link. All right, and I want to see more than 15,000 views on this particular video. So that's all for the day, friends. Thank you and have a nice day. That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at Affairs Cloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the of courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is affairscloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.